A loud crash echoed through the lavish banquet hall, and every pair of eyes turned toward the trembling woman in a tattered uniform. Her name was Amara, a hotel janitor clinging to dignity, while the man she clutch-grabbed for help was Ethan, who she thought was just a quiet, average co-worker. But what she didn't know was that Ethan Kane was the secret billionaire owner of the entire hotel. And tonight, he was about to pretend to be her husband. The chandeliers shimmered above, guests murmured, and Ethan's heart raced as Amara whispered hoarsely, "Please, pretend to be my husband tonight. I'm begging you." And that was how everything unexpected began. So Amara had spent years avoiding the kind of people who gathered in this ballroom. Elites, CEOs, and especially her ex-fiancé Luca, a man who had thrown her away when she lost her job and became embarrassing to stand beside. But tonight she was forced to work at his engagement party, to her former best friend. She thought she could handle seeing them. She was wrong. Luca recognized her instantly and mocked her in front of everyone, calling her a charity case. Her hands shook, eyes stung, until a calm voice beside her spoke. "My wife doesn't appreciate being spoken to like that." Amara froze. Ethan, the quiet janitor who swept floors beside her, had stepped forward. And suddenly everyone stared, her heart hammered. His protective stance felt real, too real. Luca scoffed. "Your wife? This woman? Don't joke." Ethan wrapped his arm around her gently but firmly. "I'm not joking." Luca's arrogance faltered, and in that moment, Amara realized, whether he was crazy or her hero, she needed this. She nodded, lifting her chin. "Yes, I'm his wife, and I'm proud of it." The room fell silent. Her lie, his lie, and a truth neither of them knew they were walking into. Chapter 1. The pretend becomes complicated. When the crowd looked away, Amara pulled Ethan aside, desperation softening into embarrassment. "Why did you do that?" she whispered. He smiled like the answer was simple. "Because you deserved someone to stand with you." She studied him, the kind eyes hidden confidence. He didn't act like a janitor, more like someone used to protecting others. But she brushed the thought away. To sell the lie, Ethan stayed by her side the entire night. He served food with her so she wouldn't feel alone. He introduced himself to guests with grace, leaving them oddly impressed. And through all of it,
he never once let go of her hand. They laughed.
They whispered. They looked like they belonged, and when Luca approached again, jealousy cracking through his fake smile, Ethan leaned down and whispered in Amara's ear, close enough that her knees weakened. "You're so much more than they ever saw." Her breath caught. She hadn't felt seen in years, but as the night ended, she remembered reality. They weren't married. They weren't even close. She stepped away. "Thank you for everything. But this ends tonight." Ethan looked disappointed but nodded. He watched her go, wishing she knew the truth. He wasn't like her. He wasn't even close. He was Ethan Kane, the billionaire CEO of the Kane Empire, and her real boss. Chapter 2. When a lie becomes destiny. The following morning, Amara arrived for work dreading the gossip. She kept her head low until managers rushed around, panicked. "The CEO is here! Everyone stand straight, CEO!" Her broom clattered when she turned and saw him, the janitor, the man who held her all night, now in a sharp black suit, confident, powerful, eyes locked only on her. Amara stumbled back. You're the boss?" Ethan stepped forward, voice soft just for her. "I wanted to tell you. I just didn't want you to look at me differently." She felt betrayed, yet oddly protected. "So last night was a game to you?" "No," he breathed, aching honesty in his eyes. "Last night was the first time I felt like a human instead of a bank account." Silence. Her heart cracked open. He wasn't mocking her. He was just like her, lonely. Luca barged in again, furious. "So this is your wife?" He sneered. Ethan didn't hesitate. "Yes, and if you ever insult her again, you'll be banned from every property I own." Gasps rippled. Luca went pale. Ethan took Amara's shaking hands. I know we pretended last night, but the truth is I don't want it to end. Her tears fell before she could stop them. You deserve someone who belongs in your world. I don't want someone from my world, he said gently. I want someone who makes me feel like I have a home. And last night, you did, she broke. Every wound, every humiliation, he erased them with one sentence. Amara stepped into his arms, whispering into his chest. Then don't let go. His embrace tightened, promising he never would. In that grand hotel where she once cleaned floors unseen, she found a love that saw her worth, and he found the only thing his billions never gave him, a heart that finally felt full. Their lie had turned into truth. Their pretend had become fate, and in each other. They discovered a love that no one could ever sweep away. If you'd like, I can. Expand this into a full 100-minute YouTube screenplay. Write emotional dialogues and voiceover narration. Create SEO-optimized title, description, and viral tags. Provide thumbnails, plus AI image prompts for scenes. Break into more chapters for longer storytelling. Would you like this story to continue?